In a world defined by relentless change, the stark choice for any organization is to learn or become obsolete. True learning is not merely accumulating information, but fundamentally rewiring how we think and operate. Our brains are wired for efficiency, often defaulting to automatic, instinctive patterns, what can be called System 1 thinking. This mode is excellent for routine tasks, but a liability in complex business environments, where it breeds complacency and blinds us to new threats and opportunities. The alternative is System 2 thinking, a deliberate, effortful state where we question assumptions, analyze data, and consider novel solutions. The core challenge for any leader is to build a culture that consistently activates this higher-order thinking, transforming the entire organization into a dynamic learning entity. A critical insight is that effective learning is not a cold, purely rational process. The old ideal of the emotionless, spark-like thinker is a myth that undermines potential. Neuroscience reveals that emotion and cognition are deeply intertwined. Our feelings directly shape how we process information and make decisions. Fear, anxiety, and stress shut down learning, triggering defensive, survival-oriented reactions. Conversely, positive emotions like curiosity, gratitude, and a sense of safety expand our cognitive capacity, fostering creativity and openness to new ideas. Therefore, managing the emotional climate is not a soft human resources issue, but a strategic imperative. Leaders must skillfully reframe challenges as opportunities and cultivate psychological safety so that employees feel secure enough to take intellectual risks. Building a high-performance learning organization rests on 3 pillars: people, environment, and process. It begins with hiring and nurturing individuals with a genuine growth mindset. These are intrinsically motivated learners who are driven by mastery and curiosity, not just external rewards or the fear of failure. They possess self-efficacy, a belief in their ability to improve through effort, and see problems as puzzles to be solved rather than threats to be avoided. Surrounding yourself with such people creates a fertile soil for collective intelligence. The second pillar is cultivating the right environment. This means deliberately designing a workplace where psychological safety is paramount. Hierarchies must be flattened in spirit, not just on paper. Employees must feel absolutely secure in speaking up, challenging ideas, and admitting mistakes without fear of punishment or humiliation. Leaders set this tone through humility, by openly acknowledging their own errors, and by rewarding courageous candor. Companies like Toyota exemplify this, where reporting a problem is praised as an act of loyalty. In such an atmosphere, engagement soars because people feel respected, trusted, and in control of their own growth. The third pillar is implementing the right processes, with exceptional communication at its heart. Learning is a social activity, yet most workplace conversations are dominated by System 1 autopilot. We listen to confirm our biases, waiting to speak rather than to understand. Transforming communication requires activating System 2 during interactions. This means practicing humble inquiry, prioritizing questions over declarations, and genuine curiosity over the need to appear smart. It involves active listening, where the goal is to comprehend, not to rebut. When teams communicate this way, dialogue becomes a primary engine for discovery, surfacing diverse perspectives and forging better solutions. Ultimately, critical thinking must be systematized. Teams should employ structured strategies to analyze problems, from root cause analysis to premortems that imagine future failures. The goal is to move beyond easy answers and groupthink, rigorously pressure-testing ideas to find optimal paths. There is no one-size-fits-all blueprint, however. The final, and most crucial, step is for each organization to find its own unique path. It must thoughtfully adapt these principles, valuing deliberate thinking, emotional intelligence, the right people, a safe environment, and profound communication, into bespoke practices that resonate with its specific culture and challenges. The organizations that master this internal learning loop will be the ones that not only survive, but define the future.